1999 was a good year because this happened. Medal of Honor was released on the Sony PlayStation, the PS1. Look at this, guys. I thought this was a cool touch. So yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I owned this game. It's got a lot of memories for me. I haven't played it in many years. Many years. So it might feel a little bit rough all these years later because of how advanced first-person shooters are today. Although they're not necessarily better today. They're just different, I guess. So find the downed plane. Okay. So yeah, Medal of Honor. I like the series, or I enjoyed the series. It was sad to see it end. I kind of remember it finishing on a whimper, if you like. The last game that I played wasn't the best. On 360, I believe. But anyway. This is weird. Using D-pad. Oh, look at that. You got a target. Or you got a crosshair. By pressing right trigger. Shoot is X on the PlayStation controller. That's so weird. But that's just how it was in the PS1 days. Anyway. Oh yeah, listen to that music. I like these first-person shooters where it's you running solo and... Oh, look at the animations. They're so good. Yeah, it's you running solo against the world. Infiltrating, like, camps and bases and that kind of thing. I like that more than the full-scale war sort of missions that you get in other war games where it's you and your party of troops. What is it called, guys? What is a team of troops called in the war? I do know the word, but I can't think of it. But anyway, yeah, I prefer it like that. Because I'm trying to think, Medal of Honor on PS2, or was it Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty on PS2? Anyway, you start off on the infamous beach scene, if you like, where you get off the boat and then, yeah, you got to take out the bunkers and that kind of thing. I just found all of that kind of thing really dramatic, but also the essence of the first-person shooter had been lost. I'm not explaining myself well, but to me, this is a first-person shooter. You, a gun, a crosshair, enemies. But I do respect in a war shooter, you do need to have those epic war, I don't like calling them scenes, because it's just, yeah, it just makes it seem like a movie when war was real, you know. Lots of good people lost their lives in World War One, World War Two, etc. So I don't want to make light of that, but anyway, enough about war, more about Medal of Honor. So yeah, you could do that. You could jump on this turret, sentry gun. Okay. Garrison. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Your garrison of troops? I don't know. I haven't been in the army. Anyone who's been in the army, spent any time in the army, big respect to you. Let me know in the comments. I love this game. I still love this game. Look at the animation, the way he rolls when he's on the floor. Reminds me a little bit of GoldenEye, N64. The way the enemies just lay on the floor and roll across. It's quite funny. It's quite humorous to watch, but at the time it blew me away. This game for me is memories. Like, my bedroom, all the guys come round, and my mum would be bringing us up like bacon sandwiches, and we'd all be like taking turns trying to get through the stages in this, and it would get quite tense. It was awesome. Alright, can I go through there? No. I think you can only go through doors. Where you get a prompt to open said door. Let me know in the replies if you guys have played this. What did you think of it? What do you think of the Medal of Honor series in general? With the awful Modern Warfare 3... Hold that thought. There you go. With the terrible Modern Warfare 3 campaign that's been released recently as I'm recording this video. Getting terrible reviews. Now, not the multiplayer. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the single-player campaign. Yeah. It really does make me miss this. Like, developers giving us lengthy, serious single-player shooters. And I did touch on this in my Time Splitters Future Perfect video, which I did a week or two ago. There's bullet holes just floating in the sky then. Yeah, I miss it. I miss the single-player shooter. So, think of good single-player shooters, guys. We did this in the Time Splitters video. We'll do it again, because I've thought of another one, and I can't believe I forgot. It's one of my favourite games of all time, Half-Life 2. The best first-person shooter, single-player first-person shooter of all time, in my opinion, of course. Anyway, this game still looks and plays fantastic. Fantastically fantastic. I've got some reviews on the wiki, on the Medal of Honor PS1 wiki, open in front of me on the iPad. I just need to glance over in a sec and I'll give you some scores on the doors. What did people think of this game? Well, you're about to find out. But I love the PS1. There's still so many games on it that are so, like, just so enjoyable. I'm enjoying this straight away. It's my first time playing it in a long time. Yes, it's a bit fiddly because you're using your D-pad, you're using your L1 and R1 to strafe. Is that the word? Sidestep? Strafe? Can't think of words today. It's because it's very early. There you go. Haven't had my coffee. The usual excuses. The usual trademarked chorizo excuses. Oh, okay. Oh, there's speech. I forgot that. Some of the troops do, they will converse with each other. Yeah. Bit of a glitch there, I think. How do I crouch? Yeah, I'm stuck in here, aren't I? Because I fell down into here. How do I get in here? Oh, it's all kicking off. No, it's not that. That's my grenade. Oh, there we go. L2, guys, to crouch, just in case you want to play this game. No, I've just dropped the grenade by my feet. Oh, dear. Anyway, there you go. We know how grenades work. I'll try and cheese it and get there quickly, guys. I might run past a few enemies. Let's see. I want to see a bit more of this game. I love the little touches that the developers put on this game, like that. The way that the enemy will just roll on the floor, and then you've got to get low to sort of kill him. And I'm pretty sure this is the Medal of Honor, the game where if you throw a grenade, they'll throw it back and that kind of thing. And at the time, that kind of thing blew me away. Right, let's take these dudes out. There they are. Oh, so you can blow the boxes up. Very satisfying to play this game. The gunplay is very good. It's more slow and like slow and steady, if you like, than the later games that we got, the war shooters. I like that. It's intense. There's an intensity about this game. It gets damn hard as well. There was no difficulty setting from what I gathered. You just jump in. But still so much fun to play. Oh, gotta get this other guy as well. The sound effects are fantastic as well, which was the case when the PlayStation arrived because of the CD audio tracks and that kind of thing. It was... They were exciting times as a gamer, weren't they? The PS1 holds a lot of good, really good memories for me. I think it's the console that got me back into gaming, because I did fall off a little bit before the PS1 arrived. I was at that age. I just started college, and you know, I was a bit older, and I was maturing, because I'm really like Mr. Mature now. Said no one ever. And yeah, it got people talking again, because it was like people didn't really want to talk about their Nintendos in college. But the PS1, it was cool to talk about, and I've talked about this on the channel before. The PS1 made, or PlayStation made gaming cool. And I loved that about the console, because we had some serious first-person shooters on it, and like I say, it created talking points. That's what we all talked about in work and in college, was the PS1 and what games we owned and what was awesome. But anyway. Yeah, this is awesome. This is so good. But yeah, going back to that era in gaming, there was still coming out of Nintendo generation. I say coming out of it. We've still got Nintendo today, of course. But before the PS1 and Xbox arriving, there was still a slight stigma with gaming from generations older than us. Like, not my parents. My parents were pretty cool, it has to be said. I was lucky enough to have youngish parents, so my dad played video games as well. I remember spending time in the arcade with him, playing Space Harrier. But the people like my grandparents, for example, thought that gaming was silly. It was like, oh, you're immature, Mike. You're still playing video games. Enter the town, okay. But then the PS1 came along, and I took it to my grandparents one Christmas, because we used to stay there for a few days. Plugged it into my granddad's TV, and he saw actual golf, because he was a keen golfer, and that was it. He was like, this is amazing. And then he bought a Game Boy. I know I'm ranting and going way off the subject of Medal of Honor here, but it's just the memories, guys. Because the PS1 showed you that gaming is serious business. And this has stood the test of time. I didn't think it would have, but it definitely has stood the test of time. Glancing over at some reviews for you guys. I've finished my story time. I hope you enjoyed story time with Chorizo. Let's get back to this game. So scores, Edge magazine gave it an 8 out of 10. Very good score. Oh, where was I? I've lost the page on the iPad. GameSpot gave it 8.5 out of 10. IGN 9.3 out of 10. Official PlayStation Magazine gave it a 5 out of 5. And that's the UK PlayStation Magazine. The US version of the official PlayStation Magazine gave it a 4 out of 5. So it's got very, very good scores. Highly praised by all of the media. I would just like to see this come back. It was produced by EA, wasn't it? And I think EA, they only worry about, or they only concern themselves with Battlefield now, which is a shame. Battlefield 2042 was a mess at launch. I haven't played it yet. I'd need to. It's sitting on my Xbox because it was on Game Pass. I need to try that. Because I loved Battlefield 2 Bad Company. What a game that was. So, guys, your favourite war shooter. So, not first-person shooter. Your favourite war shooter. I remember this. Look at this. I love the art style in this game. My favourite war shooter is probably Battlefield 2, Bad Company, on the Xbox 360. That's where I played it anyway. Fantastic game. I might feature that actually on Generation... No, it wouldn't be Generation 8 playlist. It'd be old school because it's Xbox 360. Okay. Oh, I love the way he hops around because of the shot to his foot. So cool. Okay, he's down. Oh, he was doing a weird sort of shimmy across the floor then. Like he was gliding across the floor, I should say. Oh, headshot. I think I'm right in saying headshots do take them out in one if you execute it right. Oh. Oh. There's two of them. It might be a good time here to try this, the grenade. Oh no, that was rubbish. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, that's rubbish as well. Oh, but he's got... Yeah, he's got too near it, and it's taking him out. I've killed someone with a grenade. Anyway, that's Medal of Honor. PlayStation 1, the PSX, the PS1. Oh... Hold that thought a minute, guys. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying myself here. Let's try another grenade. Okay. Oh, there you go. He kicks it, though, and avoids it. Look at that. Next gen, guys. This was next gen. 1999. It was an incredible year. Look out for more content coming to the channel. Got lots of stuff planned for this channel. It's all go here at the CM. I'll speak to you all soon.